Sebani Erio Beseban Sibambe Yenani Yasiario Bansaibe Sebani Erio Beseban Sibambe Yenani Yasiario
Impact of mining there is, of course, it's not help. So when ecosystem destroyed, it's going to destroy the human life around that area. It's mining. We have mining there, but why we poor there? But we understood that the resources is the reason why Indonesians still kill us. When we have one with this continent, of course we have one soul. We are one people. Indigenous of Aborigine in here, Torres, Tasmania, we are one people.
Connecting the culture, the land, and the spirit that was once shared amongst the indigenous people back before the white men who came to claim this land. And this is one thing that we wanted to connect that and then take this journey back to West Papua.
Like West Papua Land and Sea Convoy for Peace and Justice.
This is Aboriginal land, this is black land, and I want to acknowledge that in the Kulin Nations and the Wurundjeri people.
So we say Papua Merdeka because we believe that freedom for Papua is not just possible, it's on the way, and that's why we're all here today, is because that's what we believe and that's what we're fighting for.
I'm hollering at them soldiers, revolutionary culture, bang on out. Yeah, booty drilling on the wheel, stepping out of place, man.
The Indonesian military invaded West Papua in 1961. It was 19th of December 1961 that the military illegally occupied West Papua. It was a sham referendum in 1969.
Until now we lost around 546,000 Papuans. So this big, massive torture, killing, and they never, give us, the right to explain why we're doing this.
We make the fire from in my area. It's not only for cooking on, but it warms your heart. You do smoking ceremony that heals yourself as well. When our country hurt, we hurt. And this is what we want to share, our healing methods to not only West Papua but all around the world.
because we're one people, one land. And that's the way the West Papuans live, in harmony with nature, because they know that sooner or later their ancestors will come back into the land. So we have to protect the land because our ancestors are living in there.
We got to free West Papua, we free ourselves. We free this place, we free all our people, we free the whole world. It's about freedom.
When a man dreams, he's only dreaming by himself. But when we dream together, we make it a reality. You know, and this dream here that we're all singing up, sovereignty and freedom of West Papua. You know, we're making it a reality. You know, from all the way from Lake Eyre to Nimbin to Brisbane to Cairns next week. You know.
The Morning Star flag is a symbol of culture, but also a symbol of spirit of people of West Papua.
The West Papuan flag, it's an outlawed symbol in West Papua, and since when the flag was introduced and being used, the Indonesian they've introduced law that if you simply raise that flag, you'll be jailed for 15 to 20 years.
Representing West Papua. Freedom to the families, freedom to the struggle, freedom to the
West Papua.
Freedom to the families, freedom to the struggle, freedom to the
West Papua.
Shed a few tears, yo, share my drama, don't give up the fight, yo.
West Papua.
Ask me why the government is so relaxed. It's pretty kinda slack when there's no sign of respect. People need help when the strange birds in town, yo.
West Papua.
Never look down, always keep your head up. Stand on 2 feet, don't be scared to walk the dark streets. Shout out to the past people, shout out to the villagers, shout out to the
OPM.
Shout out to the past people, shout out to the villagers, shout out to the
OPM.
Open your heart and hear our cry. We wanna be free, so let us be.
2 yachts set sail today with about 30 crew members on board. They've been warned that if they enter West Papua waters, they'll be intercepted by Indonesian naval vessels. But the activists say they're highlighting the abuses that West Papuans endure under Indonesian rule.
Free West Papua.
Modern citoyen.
Free West Papua.
Help us stop the suffering.
Free West Papua.
We will not give up.
We Sail as an expression of peaceful, non-violent direct action to highlight environmental and human rights abuses being committed by Indonesia's illegal occupation of West Papua.
It's getting real now. Going into the wilds. This is awesome.
the genocide in West Papua, our Melanesian brothers.
United we stand to fight for your victory. Oh, yeah. The mountains we climb, obstacles surrounding, as we never give up reaching your goal. The current is changing, focus your direction. Oh, yeah. Social suffering, it will be over. Now tell me, West Papua, the race is longer, but one day you will win. West Papua, your days get tougher, but Jah will provide. West Papua, how far it will be, the days of your journey. So West Papua, the race is longer, but one day you will win.
I'm now in joined with the Freedom Flotilla with 4 ships, so Trudy, Pokemon, and also Waitara, and also Liberty.
In the cover of bag of votes, heave away, all away. We're all in the same boat, heave away, all away. I may be broke, spirit ain't, heave away, all away. Gonna give me some raisins, give me some dates.
Defense, military prepare for send Navy and Air Force to protect Indonesian territory. That's including mainland and also seawater to block Freedom Flotilla entrance to Merauke.
In the cover of bag of votes, heave away, all away. We're all in the same boat, heave away, all away. I may be broke, spirit ain't, heave away, all away. Gonna give me some raisins, give me some dates. In the cover of bag of votes, heave away, all away. We're all in the same boat, heave away, all away. I may be broke, spirit ain't, gonna give me some raisins, give me some dates.
Feel strongly about Australia's immoral involvement in what's going on in West Papua. Like, they're acting like it's just this really unfortunate thing that's happening just over their borders, and it's out of their hands. Don't want to interfere with another country's sovereignty, and don't want to get too involved or mess up the waters of diplomacy or anything. But they're the ones that are funding the Indonesian military. It's within Australian power to stop this genocide and to send a strong message to the Indonesian military that what they're doing is unacceptable. If they say they'll withdraw the millions of dollars of support that they're giving to the Indonesian army, then it's a really, really strong message that what they're doing is unacceptable, instead of just allowing it to happen, which is what they're doing at the moment, and being complicit by supplying the weapons and the training for what's little more than death and rape squads in West Papua.
I was considering going, but I thought I would be more on the land convoy until Morgan bid on a boat on eBay and we decided to become sailors. And I was freaking out a bit at first because I thought that we didn't know anything about sailing, and I thought it was absolutely crazy. But yeah, ever since we've hit the water, I've really loved it, and I think it's an amazing. Yeah, it's been such an amazing journey.
Trudy's our home. We've been on it for nearly 2 months now.
Yeah.
Well, Beth and Morgan have been on for longer. Must be time to take her home somewhere.
We're ready to rock and roll on the sea.
As I understand, flotilla members do not have the correct visas or permits for entry into Indonesia. We understand flotilla members could be liable for a sentence of 5 years in jail for not having the correct visas or permits. Further, I must warn you, given the political nature of your group's objectives, there could be additional charges of serious offences under the Indonesian Criminal Code relating to crimes against the security of the state. These offences attract significant prison terms, including up to 20 years imprisonment. Additionally, your vessels may be seized and not returned. We want you to understand that the ability of the Australian Government to assist in such circumstances is limited. This is the Australian Government's final warning about the risks you are travelling to either country unlawfully. We're concerned for your safety. The Indonesian and now PNG governments have issued warnings to your group that you will be breaking their laws if you arrive without visas or permits. Merauke is a long way away from consular assistance, and we're keen to avoid a long-term consular case at the expense of Australian taxpayers' dollars, and we urge you to reconsider your plans.
5 miles from the Indonesian water border, and we can see a little fishing light out there. No sign of any warships, but what's the time? It's about still 11 o'clock. We should hit the border around midnight, and let's see if there's anyone waiting for us. Alright.
In Indonesia and Papua New Guinea Australian border.
What can you see out there?
I see the ship there, but I'm not sure that's Navy or fishing ship.
Congratulations everybody, we are in Indonesian waters and we haven't been arrested.
It's a long journey to be here from Lake Air until here is long journey, and I feel so happy. And tonight is like, yeah, this the last place we come. This is ashes from Lake Air, and then this is water from Lake Air. Tonight we're gonna make a little ceremony here. This is from Lake Air goes to West Papua. Freedom Flotilla untuk pembebasan Papua Barat. Kami mohon izin agar kami dapat masuk ke wilayah Merauke. Antara lain, 1. Bebaskan Presiden Forkorus Syabu Sembut dan Perdana Menteri Rev Edison Waromi Sarjana Hukum dan semua tahanan politik Papua Barat tanpa syarat. 2. Pemerintah Negara Republik Indonesia segera melakukan negosiasi penyelesaian status politik Papua Barat dengan Negara Federal Republik Papua Barat di bawah Perserikatan Bangsa-Bangsa. 3. Freedom Flotilla memberitahukan kepada Negara Kesatuan Republik Indonesia bahwa telah mendesak PBB dengan segera mengirim fact-finding mission ke Papua Barat.
Hey Pat, what are you making?
You're gonna make this little dinghy sail herself to West Papua.
I heard we have some very infamous guests aboard this little boat. Who's going to be sailing in?
It's gonna be Avid, I do believe. Has he got his visa yet?
What does this machine do? Customs aircraft, this is Pog.
Good morning, thanks for getting back to us. This is Customs 77. Just a couple of questions. And the nationality of persons on board, over.
We got 3 Australian, 1 Kiwi, 1 West Papuan, and 1 Kenyan. Over.
Copy that. 3 Australians, 1 Kiwi, 1 West Papuan, and 1 Kenyan. Australian Maritime Patrol Aircraft, Customs 77, returning to Channel 16.
That was the sacred water of the Artesian Basin from Lake Eyre, and it's the same water that Roxby Downs is using at 42 million litres a day on their uranium mine. Where's it going right now? It's going to West Papua, where it originated from, fulfilling a cycle which is apparently millions of years old.
I've got some ashes that on the fire that we lit, from the fire that we lit on the way. So this is part of the ashes that will go forward to Meroka. Yeah.
GPS, a tracking device.
Got a bomb.
Not a detonator.
Sacred ashes from the fire that we lit on the way here.
This West Papuan flag.
Although we are challenged by the wind and the rough sea, but that's already give the picture that you will win, you know, the rough military or strong military from Indonesia, because you come with your noble heart, not come with gun, not come with bomb or navy or airplane worship, but you come with your noble heart. You will win the battlefield. Beautiful.
Iya. Papua Freedom. Ya, selamat siang. Sementara kita lihat ada di latar belakang kita masyarakat Papua yang tidak terlalu kebebasan, lebih khusus masyarakat Papua yang ada di Pulau Lumpur, sementara melakukan sebuah aksi demonstrasi untuk menyampaikan kepada publik dunia. Aksi ini dalam rangka juga untuk memberikan dukungan kepada peluncuran perdana visa dan paspor Papua atas nama negara Federal Papua Barat. Kita lihat ada bersama-sama dengan kami sejumlah masyarakat. Ini grup yang mana akan sudah siap untuk akan melakukan penjemputan terhadap kapal-kapal yang akan melakukan konvoi dari Australia yang ditumpangi oleh sejumlah aktivis LSM dunia yang akan datang dari Australia ke Papua pada bulan Agustus nanti. Sehingga bagian ini grup dari Numpur, ya, Papua, grup Papua yang ada di Pulau Numpur. Datang ini mereka sudah antusias, sudah siap untuk melakukan penjemputan. Dan mereka juga merasa bahwa mereka juga bagian daripada masyarakat Papua atau masyarakat dunia, dan lebih khusus kepada masyarakat aborigin, masyarakat kulit hitam yang menempati Pulau Australia.
Adalah simbol terhadap penyambutan kapal Freedom Flotilla.
see who we're killing, whose blood we're spilling. No, just across the border, bricks and mortar, or to keep a map so we don't see who we're killing, whose blood we're spilling. No, just across the border, bricks and mortar, or to keep a map so we don't see who we're killing, whose blood we're spilling. No.
Freedom for all mankind. Yeah, yeah, yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Freedom fighter. No bow down to judgment of hypocrites.
Papua! Papua! Papua!
Freedom fighter. I know it's global warming, but the hearts are getting colder. Fire lighter. I got the knowledge to stoke the fire sitting on my shoulder.
So where's West Papua? Yeah, West Papua.
Adrenaline pumping, they ran the gauntlet. With the Indonesian Navy in tow, the plan was for the Freedom Flotilla to act as a decoy. Two tiny boats slipped away underneath the radar. Meeting near the Australia-Indonesia border, ceremonially reconnecting the Australian and West Papuan Indigenous peoples. The Australians handed over sacred water and ashes from tent embassies. And Arabana elder Kevin Buzzicott issued specially made Aboriginal or Original Nations passports. The ceremony was the pinnacle of a 5,000-kilometre journey beginning at Lake Eyre.
So by this event we keep continue our link. We are one people, one soul and one nation.
At some stage, that common sense will prevail and we'll be able to see West Papua regain its identity, its true identity.
All it's going to take, and when you and I talk, we can't predict
predict when this is going to happen, how it's going to happen, and that is going to just come up like a geyser.
But the activists say they're highlighting the abuses that West Papuans endure under Indonesian rule.
It's something that you cannot turn a blind eye to when you hear some of the horrific things that are happening.
All we want to do is make awareness.
Activate main battery.
Indonesian authorities say anyone on board could be arrested and detained if the boats arrive without authorization.
These people are out here talking about things that affect everybody.
That's just the truth.
One of West Papua's political leaders, who lives in Australia in self-imposed exile, says Australia needs to take a leadership role in helping bring about self-determination.
That's just the truth.
We hope Australian government can become third party to bring Indonesia and West Papua to sit together to talk about our future.
So keep beating our drums, don't give up the hope, and we will be back.